Cross community. This is Father Gerasimos once again, and this time I'm in Staten Island. And behind me you can see the amazing view that we have both from Staten Island and from our Cambridge community, the Gerasimos Narrows Bridge. And I'm here in Staten Island. Why, you might say? Because I had the blessing of doing a blessing of a newly born baby, and therefore I was able to do the first day blessing and the 8th day blessing. Are you aware that there's a first day blessing and an 8th day blessing for our children? What a beautiful opportunity that is for our children to be blessed at the very beginning. And the first day blessing is asking God to protect the mom. She's the one who gave birth. How many times we forget moms on birthdays, right? She's the one who gave birth to us and went through the changes that happen in one's body. And so on the first day blessing of the child, we also bless the mom, asking that God protects her, that she becomes well physically, and that God allows her once again to come to her normalcy. We also ask God to bless the baby and so forth. And then there's an 8th day blessing, and we commemorate, as we see in the Bible, that the child, Jesus Christ, the child was brought for the 8th day blessing and also the circumcision. Of course, as Christians, we don't follow circumcision anymore. St. Paul is very clear that it's not the circumcision of the flesh that counts, but rather the circumcision of the spirit. That means we have to circumcise in the hearts and avoid sin in all manners and capacities. But still, we still keep that 8th day blessing, which is exactly 1 week from the day of birth, in which the baby is given also the name. So the child is the name giving of the child, and therefore there's identity, of course, with the baptism of the child. We can always change the name as it requires a new birth, the birth in Christ. So the baby has been blessed with the first day blessing and the 8th day blessing, and then after that is the 40-day blessings that we do in the church, and most people are aware of the 40-day blessing, in which both the mom and the child first time come into the church and ask for moms to once again receive Holy Communion and be part actively in the church, while the baby is introduced to the community, and after that is the day of in which we wait for the baptism. And yes, we should baptize our children almost immediately after 40 days. Let's not wait. Trust me, from a priest's point of view, it is much easier to baptize a little baby a few months old than somebody who's 1 year old and so forth, because the baby's too far back. So, because I'm not a muscular priest, as you know, then let's help Father Gerasimos and baptize our babies when they're quite young, so then Father Gerasimos can handle them much better. Okay? So, and as I was thinking about not just this baby that I blessed today here in Staten Island, but every baby that I bless, is that how important it is when we start with the blessings of the church, we also start with the blessings of home. How important it is that families, from the very beginning, and even from the day the baby is learning from the parent. If the mom and the dad prays when the baby's in the womb, then there's already a beginning and a blessing. And then when the child is born, if the child sees the mom and dad pray, how important it is. And then if the child grows up and sees mom and dad going to church, how important this is. Seriously, really. Our child, by the time it's 2 years old, has already picked up a language, already speaking, maybe one language or 2 languages, and so forth. By the time it's 2 years old, 3 years old, already speaking, and by the time it goes to school, it already knows fluently to speak a language that is just reinforced by going to school. How much is also true with the language of the church? And I'm not just talking about the church services, I'm talking about the way, the style, the breath, everything about the church and about holiness. So my good children, today here at Staten Island, my message is, let's bless our children as soon as possible with the blessings of the first day blessing and the 8th day blessing and the 40-day blessing. But more importantly, let's bless our children by living holy lives as parents, and by emanating everything we do from beginning to end as a life in Christians. Signing off in Staten Island. Bye.